in your heart of hearts, you don't need nobody to tell you that you was already here, do you?
No, because this is the thing, right? A lot of us, we speak from a wealth of knowledge that we have to go grab, you know what I mean? Because they hid it from us. They hid so much of the truth from us. So we're getting bits and pieces where we can get it from, right? The beauty about the tribal nations is they have tradition, right? So does tradition say we were always here? Tradition says, yeah, we was here long before they was here. We was always here based on our tradition. So when you are in your traditions, you don't even have to question the external, what you're hearing. That conversation is not, it doesn't even register because you're maintaining a tradition.
Yeah.
Right? So that's what our people, we're discovering these things, right? And we're discovering them through the books. And that's the lighthouse when you're on the water. It's the lighthouse. But because you see the lighthouse, you ain't on land yet. Tradition is the land. So the light we seeing now is just from the lighthouse. But there's a fire on land. And it's you know what I mean, the eternal fire that's been burning. Even if it was just a small flame, somebody kept it burning. So we need to go gather around that so we can get tradition. And then with tradition, you don't have to, you're not debating what you learned. You can see it in the culture around you.
Yeah.
Every day. And once we get to that, we'll have a different mindset and we'll be able to deal with people in a very different way.
Based on what you said, we would call that, in modern terminologies, reading our culture. We automatically know how to read our culture because it's part of who we are. And we can see our culture and our culture's influence in any society that would be developed to try to stamp us out. We're going to always be here. And our culture is going to always be able to be read anywhere we are because we're going to always leave our fingerprints on anything that touch what belongs to us. Right?
Absolutely.
This is how we recover anything that we lose. There's an ancestor said that everything is for everybody, but everybody ain't for everything. Right? Because we all got a different position to play. But when we secure the overall collective, what is in the interest of the most tribes has to be the loudest cry that we put out front for all of the rest of the tribes to catch on to the awareness. When we all catch on to the awareness, we naturally form back like all our tribes across the land. We know who we are. We don't need their books to tell us who we are. We need their books to show them who we ain't. We ain't these motherfuckers that came over here call themselves conquistadors. We not them. Englishmen and Brits, we not them. They look like us, but they not us.